Okay, well, had a delivery. I like the Shadowland Lenormand. They're so fun that I went ahead and got the Shadowland Tarot. So let's take a look at these. Let me get this open. And we'll just see what they are. So fun for this time of year especially. They're just so quirky, and so I'm looking forward to seeing a whole tarot deck in this style of craziness. You know, you gotta have fun with these. Oh, this is one of those magnetic boxes. I love those. So, love that to begin with. It does have a large book with it, looks like. Here's the book. Let's look and see. Oh, there are colored images. Really nice paper in this book. It's that slick type of paper. Wow. So really has a nice book of explanation with it. It's I just opened it up randomly, and we have the Seven of Wands, and it's got about the card. The witch stands with her familiar on top of a mound, and she's using her wand to defend herself against the faceless crowd. She represents anyone who has stood apart from crowd mentally, yet refuses to be bullied. The cat represents an ally. Then it's got keywords: defense, standing ground, protection, challenge, honor, pride, perseverance. Then it's got about the shadows: victimization, cowardice, offense, ego, frailty, apathy, defenseless. And then it has a big message about it, it says, this might indicate a current situation in which you're being forced to defend your words or actions. The card is encouraging you to stand your ground by making others aware of your boundaries as well as your ability to deflect negativity. Although this card is mainly about self-defense, it is wise to first ensure you are distinguishing what is rightfully yours to protect, or if it's necessary at all. If you're currently feeling confronted, try to assess who's doing this and why they're being aggressive. If you are in a position of being verbally attacked or having negative energy directed towards you, ensure that people are being held accountable for their actions. And it goes on like that. So very nicely done. Then it has a point of reflections, and it says, do you fight fire with fire? What are you currently defending? Do you believe in yourself enough to stand firm? What makes you feel attacked? Do you feel comfortable confiding your dreams, desires, and creative ideas to your current peers? So it's got, so each card has a page of its own, okay? So very nicely done. If somebody wants to use these for reflection or your own journey, it looks to be a nice deck for that. Now these are really, they've got the gold edging and nice, really substantial cards. Now they're going to be kind of sticking to one another here first, but look at that cardstock. Killer crazy good cardstock. And this is the matte finish, which I really like the matte finish better than some of the ones with the, because they have a tendency not to be as sticky in the end. And it has the same backing as the Lenormand. So a nice deck to use together. If you do like I do Tarot and Lenormand. You could, do these together. But you might have a tendency to sometimes mix them up because they're the same type of images, just saying, But let's look and go through the cards. I'm really excited to look at these. Oh my goodness. The Seeker, which would be the Fool. somebody with their head cut off, just kind of, getting ready for your journey. So yeah, your head's cut off. You don't, at the beginning, you don't know where you're going. You don't have understanding. You're just kind of out there, ready to make the journey. And at the end of it, all of those things, disappear. You don't have the mental drama any longer. So that's a good card. You got the 0, So where are you going with this? Nice. Let's see. We've got the Magician. It's got things going up in the air. The High Priestess. These are really just fun images. The Empress. I like that. She is kind of in the tree, part of the tree, part of nature. So that's an interesting image. Somebody really put a lot of thought into this deck, I have to say. Okay, the Emperor, the Hierophant, really a fun deck. The Lovers. Hold on. I've got, the cards, I have to say, when they come out, though, because of the gold edging, they do stick together at first. But once you get them apart, they're fine. The Chariot. That's really fun. The Strength card. Oh, I like this. We've got the Strength. She's got one leg missing. She's got the baby, and then she's pushing weights. Okay? It takes a lot of strength to be a mother and deal with your infirmities and things. So, yeah, great card. Great depiction for strength. Okay? The Hermit. Sorry about this, but they really do stick at first. See if I can get them apart here. There we go. The Wheel. Justice. Hangman. I like the bat as the Hangman. Death. Now I like the Death because at the bottom of it, it's got something that's broken open. It's kind of like the egg, the Death is transition and birthing something new. Okay, the ending of one thing and the start of something new. So I like that card. It's always interesting to see what they have depicted as the Death card. Okay. Temperance. Now again, that's really different for the Temperance card. I like that though. The Temperance card, this is kind of like getting down to the bare bones of things. Okay. Yeah. Getting rid of all of the externals and really getting to the bare bones. Very interesting deck with this one, actually. Even though they made it for Halloween type of stuff, this is really a neat deck. The Devil, again, another interesting take on it. The Tower. The Tower. The Star. I love the colors in this. The Moon, very interesting. The Sun. Let go. There we go. Discretion. And the world. So discretion would be the judgment card. Okay. So that's a good way to do judgment. So looking deeper into something without going on to the, So now we come to the Pentacles. There he's juggling, he's kind of balancing, trying to balance things. Good rendering. Now this is a really different Five of Pentacles. We have, usually you have the church window and they're out in the snow. In this one you have the Bigfoot looking on to what the people have. He doesn't, so interesting take on it. Really a good job. I really like that. He's looking on and looking at things that he doesn't have, so interesting. I do like the rendering of this deck. Six of Pentacles. The 7. Eight. Now this is interesting. I really like the 9 too, because usually the 9 is about abundance. The woman with her hawk and all the money and things. This is like being the bird in the gilded cage. So I really do like that. You may have a lot of abundance, but is it benefiting? Are you a bird in a gilded cage? Do you have a lot of wealth, but it's not benefiting you in the end? Trapped by your wealth. There are so many meanings that you could get from this card. Really, really good. Okay. Now, I like the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, riding the snail. The Queen and the King. So swords. Here we go with swords. I'm going to have to look at who did this deck and see if they've got other decks out, because these are really, really brilliant. I'm really surprised with this, happily. Whoop. Come on. Now we come up to wands. We have the fires. The Ace of Wands. So this is fun. The 2. We've got the candles. And we've got the, so looking towards the future, what does it hold? The 3, 4, 5, 6. This is interesting. The Victory, it's like a party. They've got the party balloons and things going there. Okay. 7. 8. 9. Are things getting a little hot there? And the 10. Little mouse with his big burden of things he's taking. Page. Knight. Queen. Interesting. King. And last, look at that ace. Ace of Cups. Oh, that's funny. Okay, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. And last but not least, the King. The King of Cups. So really a very heavy duty. You're not going to bend these to be, yeah, you're not going to bend these to, these are not a lightweight card, okay? But I really do like this deck. And not just for Halloween either. It really does have a lot of thought and meaning in the cards. So yeah, looking forward to using this. Okay, interesting, interesting. My computer's going out here. Not out as in broken, just closing off. Okay, yeah, I like pulling the cards with this. They're just, yeah, very, I like brightly colored cards, and the artwork on this is just fabulous. So I'm going to leave this here. You can get these on Amazon. Shadowland Tarot by Monica Badirsky. Lovely, lovely. Now, as far as myself, I don't usually read the books, okay? But this one I might actually kind of go through because she really did a nice job on it. And like I said, if somebody's doing the cards for self-exploration, this is a nice deck to have because this book could really be beneficial, I think, to some people that are doing their journey. So I'm going to leave this here, and I am going to thoroughly enjoy this Shadowland Tarot and the Shadowland Lenormand. So thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you online.